What? So you answered that one,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So let's talk about the main character arc. I'll talk about the main character arc. Um, I think that was good. I think that David's character does arc because at the beginning he is this playboy who's all about
Himself.
himself.
Just having a fun
There's
life.
definitely, if you take the first character and the last one, visually there's a difference, and I think the way that he handles himself, there's a difference. But I will say that arc happens very late.
Yeah.
The arc continues and continues and continues and continues, and then all of a sudden, bam, hit. So I think it was a little bit late of an arc, but I definitely think it was there. It was just so hard to track it because you're trying to figure out what's going on.
Because it's never really once there's one point in the movie up until the car act. I don't want to step. I don't want to step on what you might
Go
say,
ahead. No, go ahead.
but it really, after the car accident, it's other than the flashbacks, it's a pretty straightforward movie. So you would think, take
Yeah.
away him sitting there talking to the Kurt Russell character with the mask, take that out, and the events pretty much play like a straightforward romantic drama. It's this rich playboy. He's having a birthday party at his house. His best friend brings a girl. He starts flirting with the girl. His best friend
Wait,
gets
up
jealous.
until the car crash or after the car
Up
crash?
until the car
Oh,
crash.
yeah.
It's
Yeah, go ahead.
other than the flashback scenes, a pretty straightforward movie. After the car crash scenes, it goes in a couple of different ways,
Hmm.
and I think that's where I might have not tried to go all those different ways if I were making the film. You know,
Yeah.
I might try to, do you see what I'm saying? When he gets his face messed up and he passes out on the street. Now, what I've read, and I don't know if I felt, I don't really remember exactly how I felt when I first saw it, but a lot of people, a lot of the things that I've looked up about it have stated that that was when life extension took hold of his memory, or took hold of him, and that's why in one version his face, he was able to get the miraculous recovery. They were able to fix his arm. He was able to get Sophia. And then when life extension started having glitches, is when Sophia started being, Julie Gianni. His
Hmm.
face, sometimes it would be messed up again, then it would be okay. That's just different, And I don't know if I would have went that route with it,
Yeah.
but
He's, go ahead.
it might be trying to be more ambitious than it should have been. Maybe.
His arc reminded me, just like straight up character arc, reminded me so much of um oh, what's her name in Mulholland Drive, Naomi
Oh,
Watts'
the
character.
Naomi Watts character.
Yeah, because it continues. It's not a very fluid arc. Her arc just kind of goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, and then when you switch into reality, she
Yeah,
changes just
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And that's what his character does too, is he just changes. I mean, it's a little bit slower, but it's very much like a third act change.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know. But overall, did you like his arc? Did you think that it worked, or
See, I like character. I like unlikable characters in movies. And whenever I wrote my screenplay for the my last class, there was a constant, I guess, criticism of the characters that I wrote, that most were unlikable. Well, not even most, but the lead character was unlikable
mm,
because they hadn't seen where I was taking the lead character. Um, so I do like the fact that he was, kind of a narcissistic character, but I do think he had a transition, like you said at the end. But I was I wasn't satisfied with how he got to where he was,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess I could see. Yeah, I guess I was pretty pleased with it because I did feel, at first I didn't really care for the character. He's kind of cocky. Um, he doesn't want to make any decisions. He can't even make the decisions about which colors to use in the magazine. But by the end, I think that those decisions, well, take this one scene when he starts to get his life back together. His face is still, it's healing, but it's starting, it's not like his other side. He's back into the meetings. He's back to working, something he never had done before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering, you know, well, obviously without that happening to him, those changes never would have happened.
Yeah, exactly.
But I did feel sympathy for him when he starts to try to get his life back. He's in the club with Sophia and Benny. He's got the mask on, and then he's in the bathroom, and those guys make fun of him.
Yeah.
He's come all this way on this journey. He's fought back. He's able to reemerge into public for the first time with a girl that he fell in love with after knowing for just one night. And then these young punks make fun of him. His money, his wealth, none of that could take that away. That humiliation, that desperation, depression. So I guess I was pretty pleased with the arc. And I thought Tom Cruise did a good job.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I've ever really left a movie thinking he's done a terrible job that I can think of.
Yeah.
I mean, he might not always be in the best movies, but I do feel he always does the best that he can do.
Can we talk about how when he was booked for this murder, when he stands in front of the height meter thing, he clocks in at 6 feet.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah, if you watch it, when he stands on the thing, then in front of the tape measure.
Oh, when he's getting his mug shot?
Yep, he's right at 6 feet. I'm like, he's standing on books.
Wow.
He's standing on many books because he is not. What is he, like 5'6"?
Yeah, 5'6". Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, wishful thinking there, buddy.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't catch that. I've watched it all those times, and I didn't catch that.
Well, because I think about that all the time because I know he's so short and I like to see him. Then I was thinking to myself the whole time, how tall is Penelope Cruz? And I thought Cameron Diaz was pretty tall.
She's taller than he is.
Yeah, but then when that happened, I was like, yeah, she's 5'9", so she's a few inches taller than he is.
Pretty tall.